Yo, what's up? I remember sitting here and checking the weather on like Saturday or Friday. And I was like, oh, it's gonna snow on Wednesday or something like that. And it totally did. It's supposed to be sunny this weekend. I got like a 2-week forecast. It's gonna heat up really quick. This weekend is actually gonna be like one of the nicer times here, actually. It'll get real hot in the summer. So what my watch is actually showing me is actually gonna be some of the nicest weather that we're gonna have, actually. You know, I always get surprised with how little people that I have like an interaction with sometimes. Is like, isn't there supposed to be like a ton of people on the internet, you know? It's like, how is there literally like nobody? You know? How is there like nobody on here? It's like I thought there was like billions of people and like billions of people with the internet. You're telling me that there's like no one that's interested in like having a conversation, you know? Gotta be something to it. Yo, what's up, press? I was just being amazed by it's like, you know, you'd think there'd be more people on the internet or something, you know? It's like, I thought there was like limitless amounts of people with like every kind of interest you could think of. But it's chill. We're at channel chill. This week looks like it's gonna have nice weather though. Like these next 2 weeks here are gonna be like the nicest weather for like the state actually. It's like after spring and like in the middle of summer, it's just is like, unless it's like 7 o'clock at night, it's too hot. Somebody in an ambulance. Same there, yeah. Well, it's even more so in Arizona. Like I'm sure this is like your best time of weather. Cause yeah, I'm sure it's even more dramatic in Arizona. Winter is probably like your like nice months, you know. I can't tell you how many times I've just stared at the same places in here. October to late March are good. See, it's like you almost live in a different world, you know what I mean? Kind of a little bit of a different world, man. Because for me, that's always been like very, like always cold. It's cool. It's cool though. I'm gonna have to check in with you and be like, dude, are you doing your laps still? Your morning laps in your pool? I'll have to check in and be like, bro, Presley, you doing your laps, man? Nine months out of the year. Probably 7 months. Well, I'll make sure to remind you that during those 7 months, man. There's still snow on the mountains here. Paperboy later, sure, if you want. I'll play some Paperboy. And do you really enjoy watching me play that game? Or is there like a game that you would actually really enjoy? Like, would you rather me play like Super Mario or like something like, or do you genuinely want to see me play Paperboy? Like, you can say like any game, you know. Especially on like the older consoles, like I can get any game. I can play any game on the older consoles. Just making sure, but I'll play Paperboy if you want. The thing is I'm not really that good at that game. Like, I used to play that as a kid all the time, and that Grim Reaper guy would always kill me. Like, I would never make it to the bike park at the end or whatever. I still don't think I'm like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I actually like that game too. I'll try and find that. I'll try and play that one. Turtles in Time or whatever. OG Ness. Yeah, it's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time or something. Yeah, I'm terrible at Paperboy actually. Like, I can get to the end, but it's like I don't really know what to do after that. It just keeps repeating or whatever, kind of like Mario. But yeah, we can play some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I like that game. There's a pizza place next door, and it's always interesting to like watch the people. What else you played? Yeah, let me know. Let me know if you remember anything. I'm just kind of thinking, staring out, relaxing for a minute. Pizza place? Oh, I was just saying it's always interesting to watch the people. There's like a pizza place next door, and there's just always people coming and picking up pizza and going. You can just sit and look out at them. It's kind of funny. Very simple pleasure, you know? Just a really simple pleasure. I'll probably chill here until I've been here for 20 minutes. Just relax for a minute. Gold mine, dude. I made a lot of money when I was a pizza delivery guy. I got a lot of tips. I made like almost as much money in tips, or maybe more, than I got like paid from the actual pizza store. I mean, people would just like give you like 20 bucks. Sometimes you like go to the nicer neighborhoods, they like literally pay you, they like give you a lot of money. It's like, holy cow. But it was like a very like tough job. Like, it ruined my shoes. They like told me before, they're like, yeah, this could like ruin your shoes because it's like all the flour in the shop and stuff like that. And they really did. It like ruined my shoes. I would just listen to music, drive the pizza. It's pretty tough, like navigating and like getting the pizza there on time. You gotta like figure out all the places and navigate there, and then like it was always tough. Like people pay with cash, and then you had to do like change right there at their door, and it was always like, oh, am I gonna mess up like doing the money? It was like a big deal. Cause like you had to do everything like in your head. Was it a chain restaurant? It wasn't like a big chain. It was like a local shop. It's called like Lucky Slice Pizza. I did all the dishes. So I did all the dishes, which was like scrubbing them, bleaching them. So like all the dishes, I had to like scrub them off. Then I had to bleach them in like bleach water to like sanitize them, and then I had to put them in a dishwasher and like wash them, and then I had to take all the orders on the phone, and I had to deliver the pizzas. So every time when I'd get back, there'd be a pile of dishes. Dude, it was one of the most stressful jobs I've ever had. And like you had to like do the money like without any technology, because it's like you're like, when you're deliver the food or whatever, people pay you with cash and stuff, and it's like you're in a rush, you know, and it's like you don't want to mess up like how much money you give people or how much money you get and like all this stuff. And it gets complicated, like balancing your till. Oh, it's just a skin, Biggs. You can like buy. It's like how the company makes money. They like design different skins for the different characters or whatever. So you can like buy a skin that's like purple or whatever. They're like different skins for them. Different outfits for the people you can play. But yeah, that was like actually one of the toughest jobs. And it was like I had to deal with people like personally, like ironically, like I felt like I was doing so much work as a pizza delivery guy. Like, don't ever count out the pizza delivery guy. He's like running around the whole city, you know what I mean? Like, whatever you think people are doing in like a business, yo, what's up, Baba? Nice new profile picture. Whatever you guys think people are doing on like Wall Street or whatever, like trust me, like a pizza delivery guy is like doing that. That's like his lifestyle, is like rush, money, change, like how much money. I was like, this is like actually like a tough job. And like you'd get back and then there was like a whole pile of dishes to do, calls coming in, like this is crazy, dude. It was crazy. One time I got stuck behind a train and my boss calls me and just chews me out, dude. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Like, dude, just stuff like that. Like I got yelled at so hard. And I was like, listen, like, I'm sorry, but the pizza, I couldn't get the pizza there, 9 plus 10. I was like, I couldn't get the pizza there. Like, I was stuck behind a train and it was like going forever. I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm sorry about it. It's like not my fault, I swear. But yeah, like in the 80s movies. Yeah, dude, it was like, it's like go, 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 go. It was crazy. What's the answer? 19. Don't ask me anymore. I hate math questions. I'm like totally right brain now, or left brain, whichever one doesn't do math. That's the brain that I switched over to. No, 19. Yeah, dude. It was. I even made my own pizza one time. You want to hear this? I designed my own pizza. I like went and bought a bottle of wine, and I like reduced it down. It was actually pretty good. It had grapes on it and oranges, dude, and like a white sauce. I called it the grapevine, dude. It was like it had like a wine sauce on it, whereas like I reduced wine down. I like boiled it until it was like a sugar drink, kind of. Made like a wine sauce. The people at the shop, like my manager and like the chefs, like helped me cook it and stuff. I just made it for fun. Dude, I was a wild kid. Then I went and worked at this liquor store. Dude, you want to hear where the craziest people? I'll tell you guys some more crazy stories, dude. Dude, the liquor store is a wild place to work at. Dude, that place is pretty like, you got to be like, dude, all these jobs, like, it's like the most basic jobs where it's like, you guys, they're like the most demanding. You know what I mean? Like, dude, the liquor store would pile up with people. And like, I'd be sitting there running a till or whatever, running the register. And like, there was a line of like 20 people in like the morning to come and get their like morning alcohol, their morning like liquor, their like Canadian whiskey, you know what I mean? Dude, and this one chick would always come in her bikini to my thing every time. Dude, straight up a string bikini, dude. She would come into the shop. I'm like, where are you even coming from? It's not like we're like near a pool or anything, dude. This chick dressed in her bikini and like came to my thing. No joke. And she would always come to mine. She wouldn't go to anyone else's register, dude. Dudes. She was crazy though. She was straight crazy. Like with how much she was drinking, like I would see her all the time at the liquor store, dude. That's the funny thing too. Working at the liquor store, you see like how much everybody in the town drinks, and like who's all the people that drink. It's like a wide variety of people. It's like people that come up off the street, like they like made $10 panhandling. Graveyard at 7-Eleven, yeah, I bet. But yeah, dude, the liquor store was pretty wild. We had like a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of security stuff for like people coming in to like rob the store, you know, and whatever. Like, but dude, I was like a whiz, dude. I got so good at the till thing. Dude, I had like all these rings. I was such a weirdo. Like, I wore so many rings, and like I had like on like 3 chains, you know. I don't know, Baba. But I would have like rings on every hand, dude. I was like sometime I'd dress in like weird clothes and wear gloves. Nice. The tables have turned on him, Baba. But yeah, dude. One time my manager's like, you can't wear that much stuff. I was like, I had like so much jewelry on, dude. I don't know why. I was like obsessed with just buying jewelry. That's all I spent my money on. That, and I like donated a bunch of money too. I was like in this donation phase. I bought jewelry and I donated like all my money. I have like no money from like saved from any of those jobs I had. But dude, the liquor store, like, you'll catch me. All right, see ya. I'm probably gonna get out of here too, but yeah, dude, like, and you'd see like who were the people that like drank in your town. It was crazy. But yeah, there was one girl, dude. Yo, what's up, Frog? I'm just talking about when I used to work at the liquor store in town as a cashier. Dude, this chick, I was just saying, like, she would come in her string bikini to my checkout every time. I was like, what the? It was like, I don't think he hates you, dude. I think you're just Joe Rogan is the cool Neil deGrasse. You know what? I used to listen to a lot of Neil deGrasse, but the only problem that I have with like mainstream people is they just keep saying the same thing. It's like, there's a reason you're not entertaining. There's a reason you're not in the entertainment business. You know what I mean? It's just because you just keep saying the same thing over and over and over. It's not entertaining. And maybe it's true, but it's like not entertaining. That's how I kind of feel about Neil deGrasse. Like, there was a time that I listened to him, like, and I watched his stuff like all the time, but he just says the same stuff over and over and over and over. Like, if you watch one of his things, he just says the same stuff. And then he'll do all the same stuff on his Star Talk. And then he'll say all the same stuff in his book. Like, I even read one of his books. But he just says the same things over and over and over. What's happening? Nothing. We're just talking about whatever. Joe Rogan is pretty heavy with the conspiracies, though. Like, sometimes I have to, like, pause for a second and just be like, dude, like, I think the mainstream kind of is right. And it's just like, you're just feeding into this because it does get, like, more attention from your audience, you know, and, like, gets you more money. I think Joe Rogan does fall into that category a little bit. Like, it's just, like, the clickbait stuff. It's, like, aliens, it's, like, lost technology, and, like, alternate histories of, like, mankind, like, all the time, because it brings in like people on the internet, because everybody's on the internet is like susceptible to like change, and like change, basically it's like change, you know. So I used to listen to all that stuff, but again, it's the same thing over and over and over. It's Egypt, it's Area 51, it's the government, you know what I mean? It's the same. It's like conspiracies about the FBI and the CIA. What's the difference between an American and Canadian? The A that they use. I don't know. You'll have to tell me, Baba. But yeah, that's my big take on like Joe Rogan. It's just like, it ends up being the same stuff too. It's like, I can only listen to the same conspiracy theories for like so long. Sorry to bother you. Oh yeah, you're Canadian, aren't you? Don't Canadians also say A? You should have put like EH at the end of it too. A? I'm going to the store, A? Sorry to bother you, A? You're thinking of making a podcast? That sounds cool. Do it, man. I tell everybody that to start a YouTube channel. It's just like, it's free. It's like free internet space, you know? It's like a free space to like put all your stuff on. Free storage. It's like free paper, basically, you know? It just takes a long time to build up like this idea that it's like it has value, you know what I mean? It's like, you got to do it for a couple of years, and it's like, holy cow, my life is on there, you know? Like, literally, there's like a digital version of me that could like be running around with how much information this stuff has on me. I don't even really feel like I have like privacy on the internet anymore, but I don't even care because I've said so much stuff. Brain rot AI shorts. Dude, I did that for a while. Be careful, because my channel did get flagged for like spam. My channel, if you do AI brain rot stuff, they flagged my channel for spam because I was doing a bunch of those. If any of you remember when I was like, I got so tired of doing my streams that I was like, I'm gonna do memes or whatever. And then my channel actually got flagged for doing that. But yeah, do your podcast, man. Yeah, those, yeah. My my meme, I was like, I'm just gonna do this. I was so tired, but a lot of it was just what I was going through. It was like, I was having a hard time speaking. It was like tough. You're fine, man. I understand what you're saying. those, my memes things that I did. But yeah, YouTube actually flagged my account for like posting all those or whatever. So now I have to like make it back to like my like watch hours or whatever. Yeah, it's kind of stupid. I didn't think I was breaking any rules, but they said I was, so. Yeah, man, do a YouTube channel. Like I said, it's like free paper, man. It just takes like a couple years before it becomes like, you know, you feel like there's like actual value there. Like I don't need anyone to tell me that I make money. It's like I know there's value here now because it's like my life. You know, it's like me. It's like there's value there because it's like I've invested my time into it, you know? And it's like, so that I think that has value. But yeah, man, do your podcast, dude. I feel so much better than I have in the past though, guys. Like it's like an amazing difference. Huge difference. Your bakery's been closed for like 3 weeks? What? Oh yeah, well I tried to make all of them different. The only time that I will say that it does get to be the same stuff, Biggs, is like this last like 6 months. These last like 6 months, it's been like the same routine, you know what I mean? But I will say this, like I say different things, you know what I mean? Every time I've tried to like come up with like some new thing to say or whatever, but these last like 6 months have been like the most repetitive. But before that, like if you go back on my videos, like you're saying, you know what I mean? Like all my older videos, like, yeah, I was trying to do like a different video every like day, you know, or every week or whatever. You're going to Europe? That's cool. Have fun, man. You should vlog that. You should put that on channel, dude. You should when you go to Europe, you should film stuff and put it up on a channel. I kind of regret that I didn't, but I was in like my whole emo. I was like in a super emo phase, like doing poetry and like reading poetry and stuff like that. But yeah, dude, you should film it and like upload some stuff. But yeah, when I went to Europe, I didn't film stuff. There is still time. Yeah. I don't know if you're saying that I still have time to do that. Like I can go back, but always treat every day as your last. Yeah. That's what they say. But I don't know. I feel like if I'm the kind of person, that's what your mom says, I'm the kind of person that if I treated every day like my last, I do crazy stuff. I would do crazy stuff. I lived like that for a while. Like if you guys go through like if you look back like a year ago on my channel, dude, it's just me doing crazy stuff for like, for a long time. Just crazy, like drawing crazy stuff, like saying crazy stuff, like running out into the woods, doing crazy stuff. Yeah, like if I lived every day like it was my last day, dude, I'd be like I'd be doing everything wild, dude. I'd be a wild man for sure. I gotta tone it down, kind of. I gotta kind of play it cool a little bit. Yeah, do stuff that isn't crazy. Keep it real. I got you. I get what you're saying. Like I understand the saying. Like it's a common saying. Treat every day like it's your last, you know? I get it. I could do that without being crazy. I'm just saying, you know. There was a time when I took that literally, kind of, you know. Go on a cruise and vlog that? Yeah, that'd be cool. Be fun. I'd have to get a job first, though. You know, I gotta have some money to be able to do that. I think I'm gonna go though, guys. I'm gonna head out. It's already 7. I've stayed here for like 20 minutes longer than I thought I was going to. All right. I'll see you guys later, okay? Thanks for the likes and thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys later. Bye.